What is up, everyone? Flame Emperor Sabo here. Today is my birthday, so I thought, you know what? Let me do a One Piece video. Cause I had work earlier and I didn't really have anything planned for today on my birthday, but I took the next 2 days off so that I can have dinner with my friends and family and go to Dave and Buster's, and then Sunday spend more time with my family. But I didn't really plan anything for my birthday, so you know what? I'm gonna spend time with what else makes me happy, which is One Piece. So I thought I'd do a special video today. It's my personal top 10 moments in One Piece, and I tried to like stay away from like the more popular moments, and uh I mean, I have some like very popular ones in, but I try to do like lesser ones here and there. Actually, these might actually all be popular. Never mind. I mean, I feel like a lot of these are popular. It's hard. There's a lot of moments in One Piece I like. It's hard to narrow it down to just 10. It's hard to narrow it down to 10 with like less Luffy ones because I might just have to make a top 10 Luffy moments video because Luffy has a lot of moments that I just love. Like I had to, I wanted to just put only one Luffy moment on here, but I ended up putting two in here. So whatever, I cheated. But so yeah, I'll just go through my list from 10 to 1, obviously, and I'll just talk about it, and then like if there's some special quote that goes with it, and then I'll start it off like that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. So we're gonna start off after the opening, just because I love that opening. Sabo, that's why. Oh yeah, he's on this list too. Pirates are evil, the Marines are righteous. These terms have always changed throughout the course of history. Kids who have never seen peace and kids who have never seen war have different values. Those who stand at the top determine what's wrong and what's right. This very place is neutral ground. Justice will prevail, you say? Well, of course it will. Whoever wins this war becomes justice. Now, we're starting off my list at number 10 with one of the most flamboyant men in One Piece, Don Quixote do Flamingo. This is a quote he said during Marineford. I actually forgot who he was talking to, honestly, when he said this, but I love it so much just because, like, it mirrors the real world. Because it's like when you look at the history textbooks, it's like obviously it's written by like the ones who won all the wars and all stuff like that. Like imagine if during the American Revolution the British had won. Can you imagine how the textbooks would be written? They'd be written in such a way that it'll make the Americans who were seeking freedom from the British seem like they were the bad guys, and the British people were doing the best they could for them. I mean, I'm not trying to take a side, but what I'm trying to say here. But and it's true, like kids who have never seen peace, and then kids who have never seen war are like totally different people. Um people like who just like get up, go to school, stuff like that. They see things differently than people who like live in war torn areas in other countries. This is just like one of my favorite moments in One Piece where it just mirrors the real world. Because even like what he's in the beginning when he says pirates are evil, the Marines are righteous, like just look at how like we know how some Marines are like and how some pirates are. Some pirates like act good, some Marines act evil. It's not all black and white. No one is born into this world to be alone. My number 9 is Jaguar D. Saul's last words to Robin. Or just all his moments with Robin, really. This dude taught Robin to smile, She was a depressed little kid, and he taught her to smile, even in the face of danger. Even if nothing was going right, he taught her to smile. And this actually reminds me of like the people in Ibisu town right now in Wano, actually, where like they're smiling even though they're going through all of this stuff. You know, the poverty, no food, starvation, and you know, that's I don't know if you guys can hear. That's my cat. Like I, I actually had to put it outside my door because outside my room door because he's messing up my video. But yeah. So it's like even in his last months when Aokiji is attacking him. He's telling Robin like don't look back. Just leave me here. There's people out there on the sea waiting for you. And it's just sad because it's like Robin, like his last words, like telling her like no one's born to be alone. And then it's like she kind of like forgets that throughout the years, but like thankfully she meets Luffy and his crew, and then she remembers like, yeah, I'm not supposed to be alone. These people are here. These people are my nakama, and these people will make me feel less lonely. My number 8 is Luffy sacrificing his hands to save Ace when he's fighting Magellan. Like he's trying all this stuff, but because of Magellan's poison, there's no way he can defeat him without touching him. So Luffy, it's when do you think people die? When they are shot through the heart by the bullet of a pistol? No. When they are ravaged by incurable disease? No. When they drink a soup made from a poisonous mushroom? No. It's when they are forgotten. Watching Dr. Haluk's like, watching this like constantly, like even now, like it just I want to shed a tear watching that scene in the anime. It's such a beautiful moment, honestly. And then with the music that is played, by the time Chopper gets up there, then the explosion goes off, and all Chopper can do is just watch in horror as like his beloved doctor, the one who raised him like he was a son, just dies in front of him. Like this speech it's just great. Like people die when they're forgotten. It's true because like like you can even say like people like Martin Luther King, like figures like Abraham Lincoln, like people still talk about those people today like they're in history books, but like other people that no one talks about, like that's like you're truly dead when no one talks about you. Like people just forget about you. Like this is right. It's really like one of the saddest scenes. It's Chopper has a really good backstory. Story. I don't know what I said, but man, it's really one of the saddest moments in the anime for me. Just seeing Dr. Haluk, and it's even like better when like what's the ugly guy's name? Walpole is just like laughing, and I just love that like the other surgeons, they witness that, and like they see like his resolve and stuff like that. Man, One Piece has some really great moments. I'm only at number 7. Like they get a lot better also as they go on. I try not to. Actually, well, some of these are sad, so I guess I was gonna say I didn't want to include too many sad moments, like this, because there's a couple other sad moments in One Piece that when I like rewatch, like I still feel like shedding a tear. This is definitely one of them. This is definitely one of them. Now, you guys know my name, right? On YouTube, Flame Emperor Sabo. Sabo inheriting Ace's will is one of my favorite moments in One Piece. Like I love Sabo's character. Granted, him coming back had there were like a couple of issues I didn't like, and then some people didn't like, but like I guess one of the issues is the whole amnesia thing. Like I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. Like I would like for some reason like when I read like how he gained his memory back. For some reason, it wasn't as emotional to me as I thought it would be. When he realized like, oh my God, Ace and Luffy, my brothers, and Ace just got killed. It wasn't as emotional as I thought it would be to me. I don't know. Like I feel like it would have been more emotional if like he always had the memories, but like he decided like, oh, you know what? Let me help the world government. Like Ace and Luffy are their man. They're doing their own thing. Kind of how like Luffy kind of stayed out of Ace's business so he got captured. I would have preferred if like Sabo was on like some sort of secret mission when the whole thing went down when Ace was executed. Like I feel like, and then he would have come back and been like, oh my God, like and had like all this. I mean, he regret like and had all these regret of like I should have been there for them and stuff like that. Like granted, he did still have regret, but it's not really your fault because like you had amnesia, you didn't even know. So like I just feel like it would be better if like he actually remembered and had those memories and then felt regret after for not being able to go and save Ace. But little tangent, but maybe I'll talk about that in another video about Sabo because just awesome. But yeah, so Sabo inheriting Ace's will is one of my favorite moments in One Piece just because it like because like Ace Luffy thought he lost both his brothers, but finding out one is alive, and then it just makes total sense that Ace is gonna, oh my God, that Sabo is gonna carry on Ace's will, and him just him like grabbing the devil fruit, biting into it, gaining Ace's powers, just him up there, Ace, I inherit your ability. Oh my God, that was so beautiful. That he instantly does the fire fist. Oh, I watch that scene constantly. I just watch it constantly. It's just, I love it. I love it so much. That is why my name is Flame Emperor Sabo. But I'm sure you guys all knew why. Anyway, that is my number 6. Don't just count the things that you've lost. What's gone is gone. What are the things that you still have left? Coming in at number 5 is Jinbei's "What's gone is gone" little speech to Luffy. Now, some people don't really like Jinbei, but I love Jinbei. Like I don't know, I just think he's such an awesome character. Mostly because he got my man Luffy back on track to his dream. Like Luffy was like, yo, fuck this shit. I don't want to be no pirate king anymore. Like, yo, this world is trash. I'm too weak. Like I can't even save my friends. I can't even save my brother. Like I'm the trashiest guy that's out there. Like, yo, this worked way too strong for me. I'm stopping my journey here. Say nothing I can do anymore. Jinbei, he sits down, it's like listen to him, and then he's like, you know what, like nah, I can't let this happen anymore. Like Ace entrusted Luffy into my hands. I need to bring this guy back to his senses. Jinbei smacks him around, holds him by the neck, is like, yo, listen, kid, you've lost things, there's no, like, but it's gone. Nothing you can do to bring them back. But you gotta like look at what you have. You gotta appreciate what you have, and go on from there. And then Luffy realizes, oh wait, I still have other people that that need me, that I need. His crew, his Nakama. Like Jinbei, puts Luffy back on track. To like he's Takes him out of depression and like puts Luffy back on track into wanting to become a pirate king and sailing the seas again with his friends. Instead of just like giving it all up because he lost Ace. And this makes me so happy that Jinbei is a part of the crew. Now I wish he was with them right now. Instead, what I feel like is he's jingling on Big Mom's keychains. Big Mom turned him into a homie and put Jinbei on her keychains. This is probably gonna be Jinbei. And if you ask Big Mom, yo, where's Jinbei? She's gonna be dangling him in front of him. But yeah, like, and this makes like the scene of Whole Cake Island even Whole Cake Island. The scene of the Fishman Island even better when Jinbei gives his blood to Luffy when no one else would, which I thought was trash in the first place because Luffy just saved your asses and then none of you want to like offer up your blood, but that's a story for another day. But Jinbei, one of the best characters in my opinion. I mean, he's always throwing away his life though for the people. But I think that's what even makes me like him more. Like honestly, just his willingness to give up his life. But that's Jinbei for you. Number 4 is the Fist of Love. Garp's struggle to decide whether he wants to save Ace or, just do nothing and let him get executed. Now, a lot of people are, a lot of people are like mad at Garp that he let Ace die, but I mean, come on, like, Garp tried his best. Like, he tried his best to keep Ace away from being a pirate. Like, he did not want him going down the path that his dad did because, Garp knew, like, these people were trying to kill you when you were a kid who did nothing. All you had was a blood relation to a pirate and they wanted to kill you. So he wanted to keep him from the pirate life, period, after Ace successfully dodging the government. And then the fact that no matter his hardest intention for him to stay away from this life, this dude gets up and so beats a pirate, and now he's like right there about to get executed. And Garp is like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, it's like, I just realized I'm swearing a lot. But I just feel like this is what they would really express, like he's just like he's been a Marine like his whole life, like what is he gonna do? Throw away like just throw that away or save his his grandson. It's like he's in a real dilemma. He's like, yo, like why couldn't you just do what I said? He's crying like, why couldn't you just do what I said? Why couldn't you be a good Marine, Ace? Oh man. Well, this scene that makes me want to tear up when I watch it, because it's like it's just one of those impossible questions that you can't really like answer, like I mean, yeah, I'm sure he regrets his decision, the decision that he chose, but it's like, I mean, he tried his best and the Ace still made his decision anyway. Why would you blame Garp? Garp didn't want him to be a pirate. Ace decided to be a pirate. You know what I'm saying? Like, Garp did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Ah, yes. Number 3. This, of course, has to be on the list. Zoro offering his head up to Kuma instead of Luffy's. One of the best moments ever. Like, I was not expecting it, like, at all. Like, it makes sense for his character, but I just was not. I thought he was just gonna, like, continue fighting until, I don't know how they're gonna get saved. Like, when I was watching this in the anime, oh my god. I was trying to catch up to, wherever One Piece was. I honestly did not know what the crew were gonna do against Kuma. First of all, I don't even know how they survived their Ursa shock, but whatever. I'm sorry for another day again. But Zoro just like saying, put the swords to his side. He's like, listen, You can take a head, but you can't be my captain. Let it be mine. Luffy is a man who be Pirate King. Oh, goosebumps every time I watch it. I watch that. Like, I always love when the crew says Luffy's the one who be the Pirate King. Like, this is. I want to put another moment where Zoro puts down his pride, but this is another moment where he does that. You know, like his first moment doing that, like putting down his pride to be the world's greatest swordsman. He's like, yo, listen, and he's like, Kuma's like, why would you do that if your desire is so high like that? And then he's like, listen, if I can't even protect my captain, then what good is it if I can to be the world's strongest swordsman? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, goosebumps. I'm not even watching this scene, and I feel, oh, it just, I love Zoro too, guys. But I'm not like a Zoro-tard, you know what I'm saying? Those people who are just like love Zoro so much more than Sanji. I love Sanji. I should have added the Sanji moment in here too. Now people are just gonna think like I'm Zoro, like I hate Sanji. I hope not. I love all of them equally. Luffy more obviously. Ooh, another sad moment. Another sad moment. What's weird about Ace's death is like when he got fisted in the stomach by kind of like I don't like, and then like he's saying like yo like there's no use, I'm gonna die. Like I don't know, like I wasn't as sad. I don't know if it's because like we didn't really have enough time with Ace, but like I wasn't as sad. But then when he started telling Luffy like, listen, like if it wasn't for you and Sabo, like I don't know if I would even want to be alive right now. Like with all the crewmates I've gotten, like Whitebeard, Ace has always been looking for validation if he should have been alive or not. He asked Garp. Garp is like, you have to figure that out for yourself. And in the end, he found the answer. All these people coming to sacrifice their lives to save him. He truly saw that it was worth him being born. Oh man, that is... Can you imagine, like, you just self-doubting yourself, like, yo. I mean, I know there are people that go through this all the time, but, like, just, constantly thinking, like, your entire life, like, yo, is it a good thing I was born, And then you're dying before you even realize, like, oh, yes, it was. I do have people that actually love me and are happy that I was alive. Whew. Listen. One Piece has... like, One Piece has its, its down moments, but oh my god, like, when it has its ups and its hype, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And that's one of the most beautiful moments ever. Number one. If you guys don't know, Luffy is like my favorite main character ever. Like, people are like, oh, Luffy's like, generic shonen main character. Like, yeah, I get that, but there's just something about Luffy that's different, Like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's something about Luffy that I feel is different than other main characters. And this is one of the moments that got me to just, fall in love with Luffy's character. Nami's like, stabbing her arm, yelling all along. Luffy grabs her arm, stops her from stabbing herself. She's like, yo, like, you don't know anything that's going on this island. Luffy's like, yeah, you're right, I don't. I just get off this island, didn't I? Yep, you did. You sure did. And she's just crying. And then she asks Luffy for help. And then Luffy just takes off his hat, puts it on her head. And she's remembering, like, Luffy saying, oh, don't touch my treasure. I think he said to Buggy. And then, she starts crying. And Luffy's like, damn right. Like, he's damn right he's going to help her. Like, Arlong Park is one of my favorite arcs, and what really made me fall in love with One Piece was that, and Luffy, making me fall in love with Luffy's character. Oh, so good. One Piece. It's just, I love One Piece. Like, it has its, like I said before, it has its downs, but when it has its ups, they're so good. You know, obviously, you know, it's just, I love One Piece. And I love Luffy. Luffy is the best main character ever. He has no flaws. He's the best. You see my favorite main character of all time? Hmm. 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 I have a lot of favorite main characters, honestly. Very. I don't know. Guts might be contender. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, I want to try and do more videos like this. I just gotta be more. I just gotta be consistent. Like, I think one of the reasons like I actually sat down and did this video. I think it's probably the longest video I've done, but it's my birthday, you know. So I just have all this energy and happiness. So I just want to project it out there into the world, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like or dislike the video, but also subscribe even if you disliked, and hit the bell. You know, be notified. And peace, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'm gonna see you guys later for the next One Piece chapter. Maybe I'll do a video before that, but you know, we'll see. I am not very consistent at all.